Good afternoon, Cigar View 23, Macanudo Icon. This is a Dominican cigar, 50 ring gauge, 5 inches long. I really couldn't find a lot of information on this cigar. Apparently, not many people have reviewed it. Not many people have written anything about it. Really, the only thing that I could find out is that it's got an interesting filler. It's Dominican, Honduran, Brazilian, and apparently Mexican fillers, so there's not a lot of info on this cigar. So for this review, what I'm going to do is, of course, review the cigar, and then I'm going to talk about cigar reviews and my cigar reviews and approach, since there's not a lot to say about this one. I do not like this cigar. I went into it with zero prejudice. In fact, I went into it probably biased towards it because I generally like Macanudo cigars. That being said, especially upon lighting it, it has a horribly acrid taste. It's not a good tasting cigar. I thought that would go away. It normally does, but you know, a good ways into the cigar, and it does not taste good. It tastes like a cigar would taste if you lit it, then you just left it for 2 days, and then you relit it. It tastes like a burnt cigar, which is not a great taste. So I'm definitely going to give this one a hard pass. And I'm surprised, right? It draws well, it appears well made, but it just did not make a good tasting cigar. In the cigar's defense, our palates, our sense of smell, our sense of taste changed dramatically, right? There's times when you might hate foods you normally like. So maybe I ate something weird earlier. Maybe I drank something weird earlier that's making me not like the cigar, but I don't like it. I do want to talk, though, about cigar reviews. When I started doing this a couple weeks ago, I just intended to smoke the cigar and just kind of give my initial impressions, but what it's led to is me doing a lot of research on the cigars. So instead of just, pulling up a cigar, smoking it, giving my opinion, I spent a good bit of time researching the background of the brand, researching the cigar in particular. And it's really neat because you end up finding out all these stories that you normally wouldn't. It also is making me try to describe some of the smells and the taste a little bit more acutely than I normally would. Or it'd be like tasting wine. I can drink wine and think that tastes good, but I'm not really tasting the wine. I'm not tasting it, trying to analyze it for faults, for good things, for smells, for taste, etc. And same way with a cigar. You can smoke a cigar and not really review it, right? At that point, you're just consuming nicotine. So these reviews have really made me enjoy cigar smoking a ton more. And I knew a lot to begin with because I've smoked for a long time, but it's really forced me to up my knowledge of cigars, of wrappers, fillers, origins, histories of brands. And I'm sure I still get stuff wrong, but I have a lot of fun doing it. And the bonus is I can smoke a whole bunch of cigars and not feel bad about it. Additionally, it's led to me trying to diversify my humidor a bit more instead of just buying giant boxes of stuff like I often do. So the takeaway, for anyone that ever watches this, I would encourage you, even if you're not going to video it, and even if you're not ever going to make a formal review your cigars. And by that, I mean do 5 minutes of research, right? Look up the brand, look up the history, look up how they made it, anything unique to the cigar. And as you're tasting it, think about what it tastes like. This one I am starting to get some cedar. It's improving slightly. But especially compared to the honeysuckles in the background here, it doesn't smell very good. So I would give the Macanudo Icon a pretty hard pass for cigar review number 23. As always, thank you for watching.